What's up, y'all? This was Cyrus back with another reaction, y'all, from the Fat Man's Podcast, y'all. I got another reaction for y'all. Before we get up in this reaction, y'all, please hit that like button and subscribe button, y'all. We're on our way to 1K, y'all, so let's see if we can hit that by Christmas, y'all. So please do share the video with everybody, see your family, friends, whoever you see. And tell them to subscribe to the Fat Man's Podcast, y'all. Hey, y'all, if you like to go see the original video, y'all, it will be up in the description, y'all. It will say original video, the link should be right beside it, y'all. And if you have any comments, go put up in the comment section. I do read all of them. I might not respond to all, but I definitely do read them, y'all. And let's get in this reaction, y'all. It's from Fox News, and the title is, this is 3 days ago, too. It's from, Fox News, and the title is "The Five Get Heated on the Spot of Merchant of Death" for the WNBA girl, the NBA star Brittney Griner. Y'all already know how I feel on this, y'all. I don't understand why would they pick her over, and what she actually did. What she actually did didn't follow the rules of Russia, which you can't smoke in Russia. I respect every country's laws. If I'm gonna go to another state, I mean not another state, another country, I'm gonna respect them laws. Even another state, I respect their laws. Her mindset fucked up. But let's get up in here, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about this. We said about the veteran home before we look at some of these conversations. Choosing a basketball player over a veteran who is facing more time is absolutely a disgrace. Absolutely. Calling her a WNBA star is like calling Biden a genius. Facts. Griner is more famous getting busted not for basketball. She is oblivious to the disaster she's caused with her arrogance. Yes. I've absolutely had enough of this government. Facts. She should be ashamed of herself. She did something illegal abroad. Any future crimes this guy commits, she is going to be part responsible and leaving the Marine in prison. No words. All military give lives for this country, and that is how they get paid. My prayers to the veteran and his family. God bless them all. Help them all. I mean, help them. Absolutely. I wish I was in charge. She would have never stepped back on American soil. She's anti-American, but I would bring her back. What? I would bring her back. The Marine is definitely deserved to come home and fight for this country, and he loves America. I would but I would bring her back. What? Hell no, she gonna stay up in that. She should have stayed up in that prison for that 9 years that she's supposed to have. But you know what, yo? Let's get into this video, yo. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to read some of the comments. Like, this is crazy. But all right, yo, let's get up in here, y'all. Let's see what they talking about, y'all. And I'm going to mute y'all.
NBA star Brittney Griner back on American soil, but her freedom coming with a big cost. The Pentagon fears that the Merchant of Death Biden traded for her safe return may resume arms trafficking to some of the world's most notorious terror groups. Victor Bout supplied arms to groups like Al-Qaeda, the Taliban, and rebels in Rwanda. The cover of today's New York Post sums it up pretty well with a deal with the devil. He was so bad that DEA agents who busted him once said this.
Victor Bout, in my eyes, is one of the most dangerous men on the face of the earth.
On the face of the earth?
Without a doubt.
What makes him a threat to the United States?
He is a shadow facilitator. He's arming not only designated terrorist groups, insurgent groups, but he's also arming very powerful drug trafficking cartels around the globe.
The Democrats don't seem too worried.
Well, he has served most of his term, is my understanding, majority of his term.
Look, nobody's doing backflips over here, Dana, that he's a free man again. He would have been free in 2029. It was not like he was serving a life sentence.
Oh, my God.
Greg?
GSHB. That's all you have to say before you say something else. Glad she's home, but... Glad she's home, but the deal sucks and makes us look like suckers. GSHB. That's all you can say. Bottom line. A good leader could have solved this if our leadership wasn't blinded by the identity variables, right? They looked at the box of identity markers for one person, and they looked at the one for the other, and they made a choice. They claimed they didn't make a choice, but there is some kind of evidence that they had made a choice. Now they're denying it. So what you had was an intersectional icon trumping a Marine. Now, a strong leader, and I'm going to go ahead and say Trump would have gotten both. Or he would have said, screw you all. Or he would have nabbed a Russian abroad and called him a spy and said, okay, now we have 2 for 2, something like that. As for Boot, what if he's instrumental in killing more Americans? Or, I don't know, more Ukrainians? Or people in general? The trade, as bad as it is, will only get worse. But this isn't, you know, it's a good lesson. If you're up for a job or if you're taken hostage, hope that you're non-binary, and hope that you're not just a white male who's a Marine.
Judge, if Biden has any guts at all, Victor Boot, this is what drones are for.
Well, it'll be interesting to see that. I doubt that he's going to do that kind of thing. But here, this is what one of the things that I keep going back to, and I said it yesterday. There is a reason Russia wanted this now. Russia is in the middle of a war with the Ukraine. They need Victor Boot. Russia is faltering. This war is taking far too long. We had the leverage. Russia wanted him out. They need his help. And we could have said no. And you know what? For Nancy Pelosi to say, oh, we would have been out soon. 5 years without this merchant of death who preys on killing Americans and buying weapons that kills Americans. And even Senator Bob Menendez, a Democrat, who highlighted Griner's domestic violence conviction, I didn't know that until he said it, said that Russia and other regimes take American citizens hostage, cannot pretend that there is an equivalence between Brittney Griner in the world and Victor Boot. Nothing can be further from the truth.
Chris Wecker, Jessica, was on the air when this news broke, the former head of the FBI's criminal division who had worked on this case. And he said, you'd be hard-pressed to find a man with more blood on his hands than Victor Boot. And he said he was an intelligence officer, operative for Putin, and now he resumes that career. That's who's free. And I can tell you that if Brittney Griner...
All right, yeah, before we get back into it, this is goddamn crazy. That girl got deep Southern accent. On the other, wasn't she a judge? This lady right here, wasn't she like a judge or something like that? Oh, not her. Her right here. Not her. Goddamn. Her. Ain't she a judge or like a TV star? I can't remember. Y'all tell me in the comments, because I'm telling you, I've seen her before. See, not just on Fox. I've seen her before on like TV shows or something, or on like on the Judge show. I can't remember her name though. But she's right. She's absolutely right. There is no way. You know what they did? You know what they did? They was trying to meet a quota. Here it is. Black woman, lesbian, and a superstar. Yeah, it's a quota. Well, I guess it's a woman, black, lesbian, or gay, what the fuck you want to call it, and a superstar. That's the only reasons why she's home. And you got dumbass, dementia Joe Biden dumbass. Why would you trade that for him? I'm sorry, but she would have to take it one for the team. It'd be different. Like if I was like in the military or something, I went over there. I was trying to do, you know what I mean, do the American thing and everything. I'm a military guy and all that stuff. And you traded for that wench over me, I've been pissed. Absolutely pissed. I swear to God, yeah, I swear to God, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would probably go for the. I probably would convert. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll convert to Russia. I swear to God. I'm sorry, but I swear to God, I wouldn't fault Paul Whelan if he went to Russia's side. I'm sorry, I wouldn't fault him for it. I'll tell you guys, I wouldn't fault him for it at all. I wouldn't fault him at all. This is crazy, goddamn crazy. There ain't no trade in the world they should ever get the Merchant of Death. Who the fuck has that? Who the fuck has that name? You know he didn't kill a lot of people. You know he didn't kill a lot of Americans. This thing about 10 years. You really think he ain't gonna come back here, or he ain't gonna kill up everybody in the other, like Afghanistan, all our American soldiers? Stop it. Stop it. This has got to be the dumbest shit ever. Y'all need to impeach this man, Joe Biden. You need to impeach everybody who signed that contract. All right, y'all, let's get up in here, y'all. This is crazy. None of my family's in the military that I know of. I wasn't in the military, but the fact is they fought for our country. He went over there. They say he spied, but we don't know that yet. Well, he probably did, but America denied it. But you wouldn't get Paul Whelan like that. Was a veteran, and got a family over here. Got kids. Stop it. This is crazy. All right, y'all, let's get back up in here. Let's finish off this video, y'all. This is just irritating the hell out of me. I'm sorry, but this is irritating me, man. This is sad. This is some sad stuff, man. All right, y'all, I'm going to mute y'all. Let's go ahead and finish it off.
Served the amount. Victor Boot looked pretty damn good coming out of prison. What, he been there 14 years?
Yeah, it's a shame that he's back on the streets, and it's also a good day for America that an American prisoner came home from Russia. And to the point about whether we only care about black basketball playing lesbians, Joe Biden got Trevor Reed, who's a former Marine, out in April. Brittney Griner was sitting in a Russian prison when that happened, and he got the former Marine out. And Trevor Reed went to Russian prison in 2018 when Donald Trump was president, same time that Paul Whelan went. And Donald Trump couldn't get him out of prison, but Joe Biden did. So if this is all about celebrity and because she's an intersectional icon, I'm not buying it. A Marine came home before Brittney Griner. And I'm not saying that this guy should be on the streets. It's obviously an incredibly difficult idea to wrap your head around, letting someone who has killed so many in her American cause back out there. But I am just take a look.
You don't address the trade.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well,
I mean, I'm glad she's home, but you're not addressing the trade.
I just said it's a horrible thing. I also don't know what you would do. I don't know if you leave someone for another 9 years in a penal colony, because
You say no.
You read.
Well, that's like,
no.
so you
You
think
know what you do? You read The Art of the Deal, Jessica.
Christmas reading.
I got it for you.
Oh,
And also on tape.
That's
so you
Secret
can,
Santa.
she's
So I get to hear
Jewish,
it
right?
and
He
For
reads-
Hanukkah.
He reads it himself.
9 copies.
Well, there's somewhere in between let her rot in Moscow and give up the Merchant of Death. I think we can agree on that. There's somewhere in between there. Now, Ukraine has to be thinking, wait a second, Joe, seriously going to let the Merchant of Death out while we're at war with these guys? Not helpful. And I'm wondering how Griner's feeling walking around the United States right now.
Happy.
Is her head held high or is her head held low, knowing that her and her agent are responsible for springing the Merchant of Death out there in the world? And Biden said he did this because he was under a tremendous amount of pressure from black women. Really? A tremendous amount of pressure from black women? And he acts like this? He's not under any pressure over the border. He's not under any pressure for inflation. He's not under any pressure for anything else in this ridiculous administration. But he's under pressure for black women, and he springs this celebrity out like that?
Like that, 294 days is a
And the
snap?
Merchant of Death? I mean, I don't know. I mean, this guy.
You would have left her?
Not saying I would have left her.
Then
but
what are you saying,
I'm
Jesse?
saying this. If you have all these sanctions on this country, and if you have all these weapons that are pouring in, killing these Russians, And we have all this oil under the ground here. There's not something we could have done better to get a better deal. There's not something. Hey, Vlad, your little oligarch's yacht that we just stole. We'll give the yacht back. How about we get Whalen and the bowler?
I don't think that Vladimir.
All right, throw in another yacht.
We gotta go.
Throw in another yacht.
We just have to go.
Now. You need them now because you need them in the war.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to.
That lady goddamn crazy. I don't see it's not logic based at all. She crazy as hell. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad for her. I mean, I'm happy for her to be home. You know what I mean? But come on now. We all know this is bullshit. Come on. I'm mad that they traded Merchant of Death over a WNBA player. Are you serious? Stop it. At least you got somebody that was actually in the military that actually served this country or something like that. Actually then went over to, you know, different countries and stuff and did what they had to do over there. Like stop it. Or just not sign the contract. Just say, you know what? I'm not gonna sign the contract until I get Paul Whelan back and Brittney Griner. But the merchant that have killed probably millions, probably thousands of people in America, probably thousands of people out in other countries. This is crazy. Ooh, I know them FBI agents, whoever hunted them, that the terrorist group, whoever, you know, I mean, the terrorist, like, what do you call the anti-terrorist people? That the FBI or whoever, the military people that caught him or something like that. I don't know how he got caught, but I know they pissed. I know they pissed. But you know what, y'all? This is the end of the video, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think up in the comments, y'all. I really do like your comments. I really would like to read your thoughts on this. If you'd like to go watch the original video, I will be up in the comments, y'all. I mean, up in the description, y'all. I'll say original video, and links will be right beside it, y'all. And go ahead and share the video with everybody. See your family, friends, whoever you see. Tell them drop a like for me, drop a subscribe for me, and this is crazy, y'all. That's why I'm starting a little bit, because this is my mind is just fucked up right now. But yeah, we're on our way to 1K, y'all. So we almost there, y'all. So go ahead and tell your friends and everybody to subscribe, y'all. And Osiris off in the Fat Man's Podcast, y'all. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out, y'all.